Hi everyone, I did promise I'd be doing a butterfly and that it would be the subject of my giveaway. However, unfortunately, I lost the video of me doing the butterfly. Here it is. I'm not overly happy with it, to be perfectly honest, so we're going to do another one. And here it is. As you can see, it's a bit bigger too, so we should have a bit more space to play with. I'm working on one of my sticky mats again, and I've zoomed you in as far as this video will let me go, so I might need to do some camera moving. But yeah, it's another filigree one, and I'm going to try a slightly different technique on this one. So, let's get started. Okay, so I've zoomed you in the old-fashioned way, that is, I've moved my camera. Now, I think what I'm going to do, because this one isn't as flat on the back, I don't think you can see, but that's slightly curved. I don't think it's going to be as easy to do the, use the sticky mat or the tape. So what I'm planning on doing is actually just filling the back in with resin, and then let's just chuck some holographic glitter in. And in this respect, I've got some, well, like shards, I suppose. They're not actually fine glitter or anything. They are kind of holographic bits. So let's see how this works. The resin I'm going to be using is the high viscosity one. And I think this is largely just so that I can make sure I get it doesn't run all the way through, because I'm doing this completely freehand without anything protecting the back. So this could all be a total load of rubbish, who knows. I've got my big torch ready. I've also got my little high intensity one. So all in all, pretty much got this covered. I think some of you have met this little lamp before. This clips on the edge of my desk. So I'm going to have to cure fast with this, even with the high viscosity UV resin that I'm using, for it not to go through. Let's see if it works. I'm hoping the surface tension will hold it. So basically I'm going to act like I'm doming the back. Like so. And then I'm curing it quickly before it goes all through. That's the theory, and we'll see what's happened. So in with my big torch, because I've just realised I haven't plugged in my little one. Nope, I haven't. So we'll stick with the big torch today. Has that worked is the question. Yes, look at that. Can you see? It hasn't leaked through. Interesting. Right, let's put the torch to one side. I'm going to go all the way around doing that. You wouldn't have thought that was possible, would you? Tracy can do the impossible. And the ridiculous. Completely hopeless at all the things that should be possible, like cooking. I keep telling you I'm a rubbish woman. Right, here we go. Then what I'm going to do is put another coat on that I will leave sticky, but all I'm doing is sealing it at this point. Now that bit of it has gone through, so I'm just going to try and pull that off. There we go. Well, that was easy. Where a bit had gone through, I literally just pulled it off. Okay, so now just the bottom bits to do. Holes in these bottom bits are a bit bigger, so let's see what happens. I am really just completely relying on the surface tension of this high viscosity resin to hold. Yep, that's worked, and I'm only just flash curing this off. I'm not trying to get it to cure completely. I'm just trying to go in quick before the resin all runs straight through the holes. I wouldn't want to try this with epoxy resin or any thinner ultraviolet resin either. Right, let's cure that a bit better now. Let's give that a bit longer. As I said, I'm just going to try now just popping some of the glitter on the back, and that will involve a very thin layer of the ultraviolet resin. This is a real quickie, this one, isn't it? I've got a little brush that I can, it's a bit knackered, that I can just paint a very thin layer on. Still using the high viscosity one, probably could use the thin one for this though, but I don't suppose it matters now, because we've got that seal through to the other side. Okay, so I'm just giving it a little quick coat, which I'm not going to cure because obviously we're using this to stick the glittery bits on with. Now the glittery bits I'm going to use some of my sticky tweezers for, because I don't really want it to go everywhere if I can help it. So I'm just pushing it in from the edge. I kind of want it not to completely cover the copper. I don't mind if it does a bit, but I kind of want it to look more of a shape to it, if that kind of makes sense. So I'm just pulling it in. I'm trying to see what this looks like from the other side. Yeah, I'm just pulling it in from the edges. Sticky tweezers are working well because the stuff's not going everywhere as much as it would used to when I just used normal tweezers. If anyone wants to know how to make sticky tweezers, I'm going to make a tips and hints video soon, but this is a real easy one. You just take a perfectly ordinary pair of tweezers and you dunk it in silicone and let it cure. Be warned, it does take a couple of days to cure because I don't think silicone likes being on metal much. But it means that your tweezers have then got more grip. You can also wipe them clean more easily, and to top it all, if they get a bit mucky looking and it won't come clean eventually, you just peel the silicone off and do it again. Easy peasy. Right, now I'm just going to get the tip of my finger and press this on. I think I've mostly got it away from the edges. Now of course the thing is we can cure this from this side because the glitter is transparent, even though it's holographic. That's only on the surface, so we can get some light on it through this side, and we can also do it from this side. Now I'll be interested to see what this is starting to look like when I get the light off it. I'm going to dome it off as well on the back to seal that in. So that was just a quick whizzy cure. Yeah, it's showing through. Can you see? It's quite delicate and pretty, isn't it? So the back, I'm going to get my ultraviolet curing resin again. I'm just going to dome it off to protect that glitter. And I will go right up to the edges. So everyone, this will now be my giveaway. I think I'll probably include the other little butterfly with it, even though you didn't get to see that made, and I'm not quite so happy with it. But I will include it anyway in case anybody would like it. Now the giveaway, there will be a magic password that I will need you to put into my community tab, please. Now the community tab you will find on my home page for my channel. So if you go back to the home page after this video, and it's not a race, you don't need to do it now, but if you go back to the home page, you will find the tab for the community list there, and on there all you need to do, where I've put a thread on for it, is put the word butterfly. Add that onto the thread that I've created for it. It'll be quite obvious. It'll say this is the giveaway at the top, but you need to watch the video to get the word. Then what I'll do is I will do a little bit of a prize draw. I'll put everybody's names on a little slip of paper. I'll then muddle them all up and get my other half to pull the names out of a hat. So no technology in here, just a nice informal old-fashioned way of doing it, and whoever wins it I will post it out to you. Now I know this won't cost a great deal for me to post, so happy to post it anywhere in the world, so don't worry about where you live, I'm more than happy to post it there. The competition will run until the end of May. Then at the end of May I will announce who has won it, and we'll sort out posting it out. So there you go. Right, that's one side done. Just going to do the other. And if you remember, this little competition is this prize draw is just to be a little bit of a thank you to people for all the support. I have been able to progress my channel enormously lately, thanks to the support of all you wonderful people who watch, and some very good friends within the crafting community. So I did plan to do some giveaways anyway from time to time. Don't forget, if you want to join the channel as well, become an actual member, there are lots of options and different ways to do that, and I do have lots of extra stuff for members as well, as a sign of my appreciation for support again, of course. So anyway, yeah, the link to join is below the videos. And here we go. This will be the last cure, and then we'll see what he looks like. A big thank you to all of you who have subscribed. I know I keep saying thank you, I really mean it. You've all been amazing, subscribing, popping little comments on for me, sending me ideas through the comments as well. It's just been absolutely amazing. Anybody who hasn't subscribed, the button is just below, you know where to find it, so go ahead and do so. It'll be lovely to have you on board. Right, now what I have done is I've got a little bit of resin has dropped into the little gap here, so I'll trim that off with some little clippers later. But all in all, here we go. I'm going to just coat this side too, I think, because that will bring out the sparkle even more. And also a little bit of the resin did go through, so it'll even it all off. So it helps if you take the top off the bottle, doesn't it? Yeah, that's a good move. Look, it's bringing the sparkle up and it's dropping into the little holes in the filigree work there. So yeah, a little bit of tidying up to do, and then I shall take some photos and go edit video. Good luck to everybody who enters for the little prize draw, and I shall see you all soon for the next video.